It was a blip, a blemish on an otherwise spotless record. For a group that had become synonymous with chart-topping success. This was the moment the Spice Girls had to settle for number 2. Released on the 9th of March 1998, Stop marked the band's 7th UK single, and their first not to peak at the top of the charts. The disappointment was palpable, even if the reasons were understandable. At the time, the group pointed to their hectic tour schedule and limited promotional activity as contributing factors. Indeed, Spice World, the tour, their first global live show, had launched just weeks earlier, on the 24th of February 1998, and would continue through September. This official tour poster from Spice magazine captures the excitement of the era. Rehearsals, travel, and live performances consumed the group's time as Stop was released to the market. On release week itself, the Spice Girls were not even in the UK. Instead, they were in Milan, promoting a co-branded line of Aprilia scooters, a campaign reflected in this promotional poster. The decision to delay the single's release slightly, in order to avoid clashing with Celine Dion's chart-dominating My Heart Will Go On from Titanic, had already shown a moment of chart strategy. But it was another song that disrupted their winning streak. Enter It's Like That, a surprise hit from Run-DMC versus Jason Nevins that quickly gained momentum and proved too strong to beat. It raced to the number 1 spot, forcing Stop to settle for second place, the first time the Spice Girls had ever missed the top spot. Though it stung at the time, the moment became iconic in its own right. The chart disappointment was widely covered in the press, and remains one of the few instances where the Spice Girls were reminded they were not invincible. In fact, Stop remained their only UK single not to reach number 1, until their 2007 charity release Headlines' Friendship Never Ends peaked at number 11. But commercial rankings don't always reflect cultural impact. Although it missed the top, Stop has gone on to become one of the group's most beloved fan favorites. With its irresistible Motown beat, playful choreography, and sing-along chorus, the single encapsulates the carefree spirit of the Spice World era, which, according to Melanie C's memoir, is lyrically a response to the management style of Simon Fuller. The artwork, featuring photographs by Jesse Froman from a 1997 shoot, blends the retro aesthetic of the track with the bold, colorful branding that defined the group's peak, as seen here on the CD2 format. The visuals, the routine, the music video, all became indelible parts of the Spice Girls' legacy. For many fans, the song's number 2 chart position remains a sore spot, a moment of injustice in an otherwise golden era. And yet, its legacy endures. Stop has not only stood the test of time, it has become a signature track, performed at every major reunion and tour, celebrated not for the number it reached on a chart, but for the joy it continues to bring.